Donald Trump, every single day that goes by, there's no use pretending. This guy is Hitlerian from the word go. He really is. He now wants a complete and total shutdown of Muslims, or is it Jews, entering the United States. He said he wants this to happen until what he calls, quote, our country's representatives can figure out what is going on. What's going on, Donald, you half-witted dumbass? What is going on? It's called blowback from 50 or 60 years, from 70, 80, 90 years of treating the Middle East as if it were our particular playground and we could do anything we wanted, and that we could give unqualified backing to the Israelis, and when we felt like it, whenever we got to burr up our ass about something, we would just go ahead and invade another Middle Eastern country or pay our puppets, Saudi Arabia and Israel, to do the invading and the slaughtering for us. That's what's going on, Donald Trump, you stupid son of a bitch, you. So our country's representatives can figure out what is going on, he said. In a statement, he said the following: without looking at the various polling data, it is obvious to anybody the hatred is beyond comprehension. Whose, dumbass? Until we are able to determine and understand this problem and the dangerous threat it poses, our country cannot be the victims of horrendous attacks by people that believe only in jihad and have no sense of respect for human life. End quote. Sounds much more powerful in the original German, but this is how this dumb bastard says it. Now, it goes without saying that Trump is an incipient psychopath. He is an active sociopath, but he's an incipient psychopath. If this crazy son of a bitch ever were put into office, the military-industrial complex would just, I don't know, it would be like multiple orgasms. Because the first thing that Trump would do would be to declare war on goddamn near everybody on the planet. His campaign manager told Bloomberg in an email that the Trump policy would apply, quote, to everyone who is a Muslim, including those applying for permanent residency, as well as non-immigrant visas as a tourist or student. Now, his plan tonight was to talk about this at a rally in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, which is a suburb of Charleston. Wonder how that's going to go over. Pretty unbelievable. Now, from some of the other candidates, the reaction was quick and less than positive, you might say. Jeb Bush tweeted, quote, Donald Trump is unhinged. His policy, quote, quote, proposals are not serious. Chris Christie told WNYC that, quote, this is the kind of thing people say when they have no experience and no idea what they're talking about, end quote. John Kasich said, quote, this is just more of the outrageous divisiveness that characterizes his every breath and another reason why he's entirely unsuited to lead the United States, end quote. Listen to these guys. Listen to these Republicans, especially Kasich. Trump's outrageous divisiveness? What about your party, John? Your whole goddamn party is about divide and conquer. What are you talking? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Bernie Sanders, made a general statement directed at Trump. He said, quote, the U.S. is a strong nation when we stand together. We are weak when we allow racism and xenophobia to divide us. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the only one that stated categorically among the presidential candidates. I know they did on CNN the other day, but the only one that stated categorically what this monster Trump is was Democrat Martin O'Malley. And he said, he tweeted, quote, "Trump removes all doubt. He is running for president as a fascist demagogue," end quote. Thank you, Mr. O'Malley. Of course, you already knew that, and so did I. We've known it for several months, and if we had any doubt about it, it was the doubt was all X'd out when we read Chris Hedges' recent piece, "The Age of Demagogues." Now, to support his position that all, and this particular position, that all Muslims should be thrown out of the country, total boycott of people who are Muslim. To support that position, Trump's campaign cited a poll by the Center for Security Policy. That's a group funded and run by Frank Gaffney, who I believe was one of the original Project for New American Century signers, a warmonger from the word go. Gaffney is the one who, back in 2009, said that Obama was America's first president, Muslim president. And Gaffney also is one who has run around like his ass was on fire about an ostensible threat to American democracy by Sharia law. No, it's Christian law, you sick son of a bitch. It's Christian law that is a threat to American democracy. It has already demonstrated that it is a threat to American democracy. It has already forced various laws into place that are threats to American democracy. Thank God the so-called Defense of Marriage Act was thrown out by the Supreme Court after it was signed into law by the Republican quasi-Democrat, but Republican quasi-fascist Bill Clinton. Pretty incredible. A spokeswoman for Trump confirmed that Trump had really said that. And when she was asked what prompted it, or when Trump was asked what prompted it, he answered by saying, "Death."